Good morning. I'm Scott Solembrino here at the Chicago McCormick Place, broadcasting live from the GBTA convention. And joining me here today is John Snyder from BCD Travel. John, how are you?
Good. How are you doing today?
Fantastic. Our first day went off without a hitch. Did you enjoy the programming yesterday?
It's overwhelming, the amount of people here and everything that's going on. It's fantastic.
We broke a record. Most members in the history of GBTA here.
Really?
Well over 7,000 now and climbing, and people are still showing up.
Unbelievable.
So John, let's talk about our industry. What do you think the greatest risks are right now in the industry?
Well, there's a lot of them, I think. Number one, this is an industry that is full of disruptors. Every day there's a new disruptor coming into our space, trying to pick away at different parts of our business. So without a doubt, dealing with the overall disruption is a big part of, I think, the challenge. But I think probably if you had to narrow it down to one or two things, I would put it around distribution and content. As you know, there's a lot going on right now around the distribution side and making sense of all that and making sure that our corporate customers have full access to content, both on the hotel and the air side. That's probably the biggest challenge we have in the industry right now is how is all that going to play out? Keeping our customers informed on what's going on, understanding that there are solutions in place. They're maybe not as good as the historical solutions we've had to pull together full content, but really just helping our customers understand all that and how it plays out for them.
Do you think innovation in corporate travel is a positive right now, or is it causing too much disruption?
I think it's a huge positive. But, innovation to me is a very broad thing. I mean, a lot of times people hear innovation and they just think of technology innovation. And it's much deeper and broader than that. Process innovation, model innovation. I think innovation for our industry is very good, but, for those companies that want to drive innovation, I think, first of all, a prerequisite is you have to be a financially sound company. Because innovation and driving innovation is an expensive proposition. And I know at BCD we've spent a lot of time over the last several years tightening up and improving our bottom line so we could then reinvest more money back into innovation. We reinvest about 40+% of our earnings every year back into innovation in our business.
It's a great place to be when you can do it.
It
right?
is.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the whole NDC issue now being discussed. We're doing a whole bunch of seminars and panels on it here. Many different opinions. Be curious to see how today goes at our main center stage session.
Yeah.
Any commentary on NDC in general, or is it too broad of a term?
Well, it is a very broad term, and I think it means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. And I think, every airline is approaching it differently. Every GDS is approaching it differently. So for me, NDC screams education. We've got to educate our customers, educate the suppliers on what this means to our end customer. Because at the end of the day, it's the end customer that's impacted by however this is all going to play out. But yeah, to me, it's really just a very confusing topic for a lot of people.
We think it's ripe for a study from GBTA as a third-party, non-associated entity to say what would the effects really be in the corporate travel market and for the consumer and for the airlines, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see if people want to go that route, but it's something we're all going to have to deal with because it's not going away.
It's not going away, clearly, and again, a lot of it is just around the education piece. And I think it's great that you guys are putting it center stage in front of everyone.
Yep.
For them to really understand what's going on, because I think there is a lot of misperception in the industry. What does NDC really mean to people at the end of the day?
And with that, I want to thank you again. This is Scott Solembrino with John Snyder joining me from BCD Travel, and I'm here live broadcasting from the GBTA convention in Chicago. Thank you very much.